Today, Saz is in need of a ride to the post office so that we can mail some cards for folks that are overseas. So to make sure that they're going to get them in time, figured, just get them going and get them going. Is there a reason why we have to go to the post office for this?
Because one is going over the pond and the other is going to Switzerland.
And we can't just stick a stamp on it.
Correct.
All right. Well, that's disappointing, but that's just the way that our postal service works, I guess. So we live on the third floor, so we have plenty of stairs to go down every day and up. And we'll meet you in the car. Just about ready to go. You may or may not recognize the car as the very same one that, that we had driven in with Maureen the other day when we did our writing meeting. Do go to her channel, Planner Apocalypse, to see that video. You can see me talking with her about all sorts of stuff about GMing and whatnot. And later on, I'll probably have the offcuts from that video that she did. Anyways, but yeah, we're still borrowing my parents' car, and eventually our car will be fixed, I think. Look, I can put Sarah in the shot too. Hi.
Hi.
Want to talk to everybody?
No.
Okay. Here we are in beautiful Woonsocket. It is a small city. They refer to it as city with the heart of a town. And yeah, that's about the length and width of it. So, Sarah, who are we sending these cards to?
Simone and Pinder.
And are these people that you've met before, or are they just online friends?
Online friends. Instagram.
Now, when I say something like just online friends, I really don't like to say that because
bumpy.
The roads are not great. Because the just qualifier really, I think, is unfair. Because a lot of times internet friends can be just as good, if not better, than actual offline friends. I know I've had a lot of support from online peeps before. And actually some of my oldest friends, most long-time friends, are online friends.
Robin?
I'd say Robin is a pen pal. Shara I got to know online.
AOL.
And on AOL. And other than that, I'm trying to think. I mean, I have a couple of long-distance friends. I have a few long-distance friends that I either keep tabs on through online, through texting, or writing old-fashioned letters. Now we're headed to Main Street, Woonsocket.
Pronouncing it like that.
I know, so it's not actually pronounced Woonsocket, it's Woonsocket, although people will pronounce it like that. We have hot wieners, we have tattoo shop. On the other side, I believe that there's the Woonsocket Call on this side.
Correct.
And then, yep, Woonsocket Call buildings on the right, and then a junk shop that is disguised as an antique store, and a couple little markets and things. It has a Main Street USA vibe to it, I guess, but honestly, I never go to any of the places down here anymore. There used to be a really nice bakery called The Cakery that I would go to, but they closed down some time ago. They made really good cakes, really good desserts, and excellent lunch options. So on the left,
Her quiche was really good.
on the left, you'll see the train station.
Oh, the dog. Let me see if I can zoom in. Well, there goes that car. some of the movie with the dog with Richard Gere was filmed there.
Yeah, the Hachiko
Yeah.
adaptation.
Yep.
But yeah, so
And it was filmed on the outside. You can kind of see him.
so yeah, this train station is part of the line that went from Providence to Worcester and beyond, and it was part of what made Woonsocket a big city in the past. And now it's open once in a while for Santa and the Polar Express. Trains still go over this trestle and ages and ages and ages. I don't even know if trains actually go on that trestle much.
I heard one a few nights ago.
We got the beautiful KFC. Straight ahead is the Marquette building, which is the, I believe, tallest building in the city. That was home to the credit union here in Woonsocket that back in the 80s. And things never really recovered since then. The city's kind of, I don't want to say poor and struggling, but it has that vibe.
Not recording. I don't know how long it's not been oh, it's recording, sorry. Don't mind me.
No problem. And here we are at the post office. Ready to go. Mail some letters. And I'm going to assume we can't record inside of the post office as well, but who knows? All I know is I'm going to err on the side of caution and not film in the post office.
Welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna do a little bit of cooking for you. And it's not gonna be anything that's super difficult because I'm not a difficult guy. I'm real easy. And so I'm gonna do my favorite snack of all time. Peanut butter bread with like chocolate chips and the coconuts. What you're gonna need is the peanut butter, the bread, the chocolate chips, and the coconuts, and the knife to spread it on. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta open your peanut butter. And with the jar lid off, you have access to the peanut buttery innards. And next, you're gonna need bread. And then you take your knife and you stick it in the peanut butter. With the knife in the peanut butter. Now you're ready to start the buttering. You start with a big old slather, and then you slowly move it around. And once you got one done, it's time to do the other. You just stick the knife in, and you start with the big old glob. And once it is well slathered, you're ready to move on to the next step. The chocolate chip. No, the coconut. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna add the coconut. Maybe not exactly like that, but kinda. Adjust the coconut as desired, if necessary. This was a little necessary. And then you do the white chocolate chips. And then you do the brown ones. I love me the brown ones. And then you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna put it away. And with the lid back on the jar, you put it away. And there you have it. Bread with peanut butter and coconut and chocolate chips. And then all you do is you stick it in your mouth and you eat it. You chew it up and it tastes good.
Oh, in the past I've gotten like some type of special holiday stamp that's for international, not just like the boring.
Yeah, now they just
Thing.
print a label and stick it on it.
Yeah, that.
And that's not really that cool.
Yeah.
That's it. I like having fun stamps. Over the summer I actually bought elephant stamps so that I could have fun different stamps to send with my correspondence. So yeah, that's the here, I'll take off my sunglasses.
You want your glasses?
No, that's fine. So yeah, so that's the trip to the post office. We're gonna go home now.
Very exciting day.
It's a super exciting day, but you know, this is sort of part of the holiday season, is putting the work in, being serious, getting stuff done.
This our serious holiday?
Yes, very serious holiday. Now you're in the shot again.
Let's be serious.
Very serious face. And homeward bound we are once again. So yeah, this is Social Street, which is the other side of Main Street. This is the more popular version of Main Street. So back in the day, it actually usurped what used to be Main Street.
No, that was the bypass. I thought.
Is it the bypass?
Yeah.
I don't know. Over here is the Stadium Theater,
Which is backlit.
which is backlit.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what it is. They get what they get and they don't get upset. That's all. We're coming on the big train trestle. This is, well, first off, on the left we got Chan's Chinese restaurant, been open since like the 1920s. But then there's the train trestle under which hundreds, if not thousands, of tractor trailer trucks have gotten stuck under.
Yep.
And
Once every 2 years?
thereabouts.
I was gonna say 5 years,
at least
but
once a year, if not once every 4 months.
it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, bumpy.
Yeah, so this is just Main Street going the other way.
Beautiful sky.
We got our slow down. We got the wonderful little what do you call it?
The Avenue?
I'm trying to think of what those are called. It's not mosaic. It's a big painting on the side of a building. Big painting on the side of the building. Bienvenue à Woonsocket. My French calls it. So Woonsocket.
Not so French anymore.
Had been known as being the place for French Canadian immigrants to show up. Later on, when I would say when I was in junior high or so, there were a lot of people from Africa, specifically nations where they speak French, that moved here because they heard Woonsocket speaks a lot of French. But when a lot of them arrived, they found, oh no, that's not really the case anymore.
Our grandparents' generation, it was.
Our grandparents' generation spoke French. Our parents' generation, less so. My mom still speaks French.
Your mom.
I speak Parisian French, but I don't speak Quebecois, the Canadian French. So, that said, it's sort of a dying thing. There's all sorts of little words, though, that we have that we use all the time.
You know the one I'm thinking about.
So, Bilou.
No, not that one.
Bilou.
Bilou.
So Bilou is a little dust bunny or a dust mote, something like that. There's Pouponnes.
That's the one I was thinking about.
So Pouponnes are a slipper, and they're a very specific sort of slipper.
They're knit slippers.
They are knit
maybe
slippers
crocheted.
that are or crocheted that, in my experience, were basically two rectangles slapped together. I'm sure that there are Pouponnes that were of nicer quality, and I'm sure that there are people that will refer to Pouponnes as like any slipper as Pouponnes, but so there's a bunch of words that just kind of entered my lexicon that just aren't English words, and some of them I've had since youth, and some of them I've had since, just learning little bits of other languages. So are there some words that have entered your vernacular, your lexicon, that come from other languages?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I thought you were talking to Ryan.
No.
You don't want me, dude.
So I was asking you earlier, are there any words that entered your personal lexicon from other languages? So, like I have Pupuns and I have Bilu.
Pupwans and Bilu, Gesundheit. Dad spoke German, so that's like the only word besides kindergarten that I know.
Zufriedenheit. Do you know Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude.
Do you know Gemütlichkeit?
I can never pronounce that. Nach. Nein!
But do you have any words that you use
Mendaksai.
on the day? Mendaksai. What does Mendaksai mean?
Mendaksai is probably one of my favorite words in Japanese, and it basically sums up as, that's annoying. It's a nuisance. I can't be bothered. It's too mendaksai.
I too have grown used to using mendaksai.
And people know what I mean when I say, oh, something's mendaksai, and they're like, they just look at me like, oh yeah.
Yep. You can use it in a sentence, and as long as you're saying it the right way, people will understand exactly what you mean. Like, people will be like, so someone will say, hey, can you do XYZ? I'm like, sure, but it's a mendaksai. And they'll pick that up 100%.
It's too mendaksai for me to cook.
It's too mendaksai. Too mendaksai for me to get out of bed today. But I did. All right. So yeah, folks, that was going to mail.
You're filming me, or you?
I'm filming me.
Oh, good.
That was going to mail the letters, cards to Sarah's friends overseas. So once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave comments, and talk about things in the little comment section. And we'll see you next time for more Vlogmas fun and or games, and hopefully fun.
Vlogmas? Question mark?
So this is Vlogmas. That's how it goes. Bye.